Welcome to the Flipped Classroom. Today we're going to take a look inside classrooms that have a different approach to teaching and learning. The Flipped Classroom is designed to promote learning and re-image the classroom as stated by the NMC Horizon Report 2015. What is the Flipped Classroom? The term is a student-centered approach to learning. Flipping a school causes teachers to rethink procedures and pedagogies. Students are often in groups around the classroom working on projects using technology, rather than sitting in straight rows. On the left is the traditional classroom. The teacher lectures at the front of the room while assigning nightly homework. On the right, you will see the flipped classroom model. This model shows students completing projects in groups as the teacher guides their learning throughout the course of the class. Vanderbilt University describes the flipped classroom with Bloom's revised taxonomy. This means that students are doing the lower levels of cognitive work, such as gaining knowledge outside of class, and focusing on the higher forms of cognitive work, which is application and analysis, in class. According to Vanderbilt University, the key elements of a flipped classroom are: provide an opportunity to gain exposure prior to class, allow incentives for students to be prepared for class, create mechanisms to assess student understanding, and provide in-class activities that focus on higher level learning. In the flipped classroom model, the teacher may upload screencasts or instructional videos for reinforcement for students to watch at home instead of hours of homework. Some screencasting tools are Smart Notebook Recorder, Screener, and Screencast-O-Matic. Khan Academy is a great tool for teachers to use in the flipped classroom model. This tool has online tutorials on several different subjects and can be accessed inside or outside of the classroom. Another tool that hones in on math and science topics and allows students to study and build knowledge outside of the classroom is StudyJam. This tool is unique because it's interactive and encourages students to participate in answering questions. Within the flipped classroom, creating a classroom with flexible seating encourages group and partner work. The flipped classroom has become a trend across America. Many teachers use Twitter to communicate with other teachers. This tweet shows how one teacher uses Edpuzzle and 10 marks to differentiate her instruction through the flipped classroom model. Teachers can upload videos to class websites. Easy-to-use tools include Google Sites, Weebly, and ClassDojo. These tools allow teachers to assign digital homework as well as effectively communicate with parents. The American Society for Engineering Education conducted a study on the flipped classroom. Their results examined student performance. In class, students participated in alternating 10-minute mini-lectures and 7-minute active learning exercises. This led to a performance increase of 21% on exam questions. We've looked at the definition of a flipped classroom, tools that can be used, and results of using this model. Now let's take a look at this in action. These students were instructed to design their dream home to review perimeter and area. This promoted a high level of student engagement, higher order thinking, and creativity. In this classroom, students were assigned an in-class project that allowed them to choose an animal from one of the provided ecosystems. Students were provided with choice for how they presented facts about their animal to the class. Students used tablets and laptops for research while the teacher facilitated their learning. According to the Journal of College Science Teaching, students show resistance towards lecture and novel teaching. This has become a worry for STEM teachers. The flipped classroom approach is very appealing due to the endless possibilities of internet resources. The flipped classroom builds 21st century skills. The Journal of College Science Teaching reported that a study was conducted to see the effectiveness of the flipped classroom. Over a 21-day period, students viewed 4,500 videos, and at the end of the period, students found that the podcasts were easy to follow and useful in learning new material. In conclusion, the flipped classroom is a recurring trend in education. Educators must be aware of new practices and be willing to adopt change.